press the button when I get closer to you. I went off this way looking to see if I could find the tower this way, but no luck. If there's a monster shrine there, I'll come back so we can murder it for stuff.
I pressed it.
I also learned something interesting as well from...
I've just learned something interesting. You've got like 19 markers on the minimap.
Yes, yes I do. And I'm going to have more, because you know how I thought I had to choose between the different kinds of wolves and the bears? I don't, not according to Diablo Resurrected. I can have all of them at once.
Nice.
You sure you pressed the button on that monster shrine?
Yep. Try it yourself.
It did seem like it was an empty shrine, just, you know, I kind of figured it'd be something to murder. So that's the good news. The good news is that I can in fact have even more, you know, animals than I have just now to tank for us.
Nice.
Now, are you ready for the bad news?
Yep.
I've been playing a little bit of single player as well to do my, you know, run where I talk to all the characters in between every quest, all the story and all that stuff, as an assassin. And I found a pretty good time as a trap assassin. I got to Juriel at the end of Act 2. He was a literal brick wall, and I cannot beat him with my assassin, even after going through an entire inventory of 4 full rejuves, 3 partial rejuves, and 18 regular potions. He hits too hard, and he takes too much damage for my assassin to kill him. Which leaves me vaguely concerned for when we fight him in this.
Yeah.
Is that a different area up there?
Yeah, it's Double Islands.
Okay, so it must be somewhere down here to the left then.
Yeah, that's mildly concerning. We'll probably get murdered by that, but hey,
I mean, we'll also have a bigger army by then, but I was kind of hoping since I'm already level 13, like, might get a couple more levels in before we get to Andariel. I think Andariel will be okay, because the assassin I was playing has had no trouble with that, but we're definitely going to want to have ground a bit for Judy. He hits for between 80 to 90 per hit.
Well, that's 2 hits and I'm a goner.
Yes. And of course his hits are also slow because he's cold enchanted. So, you know, if he hits you once, he can hit you again before you can even press a button to heal yourself. So you're definitely going to want me to go first before you
I was going to say,
go.
that sounds like a you problem, mate.
Yeah. I mean, like, to be fair, right now, if I look at my summon tree, each wolf that I've spawned has 195 life. And when I start putting points into the dire wolf, they're going to start getting 15% more life per level on that. So they'll have more life when they get there. But still, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is, I'm going to want to go in with a bunch of mana potions, because at least then I can summon replacements as my, you know, well, here's the ones you're trying to do. As my summons die to Juriel, I can summon replacements to buy time for you to do the murder.
Spamming that attack, popping potions when I'm halfway empty.
I was going to say, depending on what level we get there at, you might even have higher level spells by that point.
My next one is 18, so 5 levels.
Yeah, I mean, you'll definitely be 18 by the time you get to Juriel, but you might even be, depending on what grinding we have to do to feel safe, you might even be past 24. Like, honestly, I'm thinking that it might not be the worst rule of thumb to just have at least 12 levels per act.
Yep.
So that way we'll be like level 40-ish for, you know, Diablo. So
that's where I kind of expect you to be.
I think so.
And we're fairly murdering our way through them.
Yeah, but we also went back several zones, remember? The Black Marsh is like halfway through that one. We're literally looking to kill the Countess and then get back to the monastery. Well, we were also doing a fair bit of murder, but like the Smith wasn't too dangerous when we fought him. There's a recharge shrine there for you.
I do. Wow, a whole 1 per second more than what I've currently got.
You've got health, right?
Well, just in case we die, I didn't still.
Yeah, I don't think it's a particularly big download. What is your current life anyway with the benefit of that hope stage?
194 now.
194 is actually pretty good. Mine is only 203 when I'm not a bear, so you're pretty close. Because I've been putting a lot of points into vitality.
Every level up. It literally tells you there.
Oh, the tower's here. Just up and right.
I think I'm getting a small HP regen as well. Oh no, it's dropped. Ah, right, so the life.
Yeah, I mean, it's provided by the little orange spirit you can see in the party. He's giving you the bonus. Think of him as having an aura. Like, as I level him up a little bit with the bonus points I'm getting from our stuff, his radius will get bigger and his bonus will get bigger, but he is not going to be getting the bulk of the points.
Aye, we'll get the healing merch soon.
Yes, and that'll help us to, you know, keep everything else alive.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's golden one.
Oh, that's actually a pretty nice collection of stuff. Can't seem to pick up that rejuvenation potion. There's 2 rejuvenation potions here that I can't pick up because I can't actually stand on them correctly.
Oh.
I'm just going to TP back quickly because my energy's full and all that stuff.
Not here.
Also found a bunch more charms as well. That 6% extra gold from monsters is a bit rubbish.
I'll gingerly press on.
You should be fine. I mean, the stuff you're fighting down there shouldn't be
weaker.
murdering you. What? Oh, yeah.
That was it.
From you
That'll
dying.
pop up in a second. Yeah.
I think if you're a party member when you die, it actually comes up with a message of like, your party member was slain by the forces of Diablo.
Right, I think I found her.
Oh, I still need to do things. Isn't she on like the 4th floor?
Aye,
Greetings.
I mean, if you think you're close, feel free to drop a town portal yourself so I can get to you quicker.
I'm not much further away. Yeah, I found the exit for the next floor.
Cool.
It's just around the corner.
The rings and stuff I found were all pretty bad. You already have stuff with 10% faster cast rate, don't you?
Yeah, I've got lightning resist 10, fast cast 10, and maximum damage and +1 mana after each kill.
Yeah, it does a job. But yeah, when I'm in bear form, I've currently got 354 life. So I can take 6 whole hits from Juriel.
Nice.
To be fair, there's another axe to go before we'll be there, but like that's very much how I'm judging everything at the moment is, you know, for that phase. I was not expecting him to be such a literal brick wall, given, like, he did murder your paladin on a normal run, and I killed him with the Amazon, but like I didn't realise just how much health he'd lost from us hitting him before he killed you. Because you only needed like 3 more shots to kill him.
Yeah, he hit like a wall. Did me a lot of damage. Level up.
Nothing down here. Eggs in the bottom right. Yeah, no point in leaving up the carrying vine at all because I didn't get any real benefits. I could get the mob ability for when I'm a bear, just to have stun lines. Or having a stun ability is probably not a bad shot.
Well, now at level 9 on that ice bolt, it's 17 seconds of cold applied.
That's pretty good.
Compared to the Frost Nova, which is only 8 seconds, but it's, you know, mass AoE.
I can put 1 point into shape-shifting skills. Let's stick that on R2. Let's get some more points into strength, so I need more points for better gear. I seem to be sitting on like full mana a lot of the time when I'm a bear because of the fact I'm not having to resummon my creatures at the moment. So I got 1 point in a skill that I can use as a bear that gives me a chance to stun enemies, which could be useful for tougher or bigger.
Yeah.
As opposed to just sitting on mana that's doing nothing. Every floor has been on fire as far as I can tell.
Yeah, every floor has been on fire. Ow, that battle's hard.
I think you do a percentage of your life.
3 exploding battles.
No harm.
I do have a rejuvenation one.
Yeah, right on the D-pad for me is my rejuvenations for that. Oh no, what happened to the rest of my health?
Currently mine is left, but everything else for mana.
Got a dog off his
No, I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh well.
Oh.
I was doing the L2 R2C thing to try to fix it up, but you know what, I could go and drop some stuff off.
Yeah, might as well, because we're going to get a good drop off of the boss.
Good evening.
Getting the stash, couple of gems. You're wearing weather armor and stuff like that at the moment, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, have a look at that and see if it might be of any use to you until you get your better stuff.
Stash?
Just at the stash, yeah. If it's no good for you, it might be useful for your mercenary, but like my mercenary's wearing ring mail, the same as me at the moment.
What can I do for you?
It's for the milk. actually store the thing I had on my merc, because that's
What you need?
the armour I put those runes into if we hit them.
Yeah. Just checking out the key to see if there's anything good I can gamble now I've leveled up. He's got full helms, but they're no good to me because I want to have the druid helms.
If you find any gloves, give me a shout. I've not really got anything good on, they're just basic gloves.
I have some gloves that give me 1 strength, 1 dexterity, 5 lightning and 5 fire resists. And they're ethereal, and I've had them for basically the entire game because they're literally level 1 stuff. I was just lucky enough to drop them in and haven't tried it in better. I don't think there's anything particularly exciting in the shop. There's kite shields, but I don't think I have the stats to put them in yet.
That's 40s, I think.
I could gamble for some scale mail, but that's more money than I have, so I'm not going to do that. Well, there's chainmail on the shop as well, but it's twice the money I have, so again, not going to do that. That's okay. Get richer soon. Right.
Or die trying.
Yeah, I'll go back to the portal so before you do it. Let's go kill a countess and get an rune drop. And we can go back to the jail I think we got to.
Yeah.
Got a row on the towel. Didn't you say you needed towels?
Towel F.
Well, then that sounds like you're already halfway there.
Just chest not open?
It's the quest reward chest, so I don't think it does. Because, you know, we've already gotten gold from it before.
I'll double check, I'm sure it's towel F.
Right, what's that? Checking while you're looking there to see what turns into an F. I've opened a town portal for when you're ready anyway.
Cool.
Not in town.
Towel F, yeah.
So what do you need to combine 3 R's to make an F?
I'll tell you in a sec, it just came right back. Let's store these. Can't use them until level 19 anyway.
That is something you didn't consider yet.
No way.
Yeah, it's only 4 levels.
Bars can't hold a force of nature.
4 levels? You're level 15? I'm only level 14.
14? Sorry, 5, and I can't count.
Good thing your job doesn't require you to count anything.
Doesn't? Kinda? F runes a low rune can be circled. The countess can drop them. Now the cube can transfer.
Okay.
3 death or run the countess again.
I mean, probably running a countess a bunch of times is going to get you a bunch of other runes to change it and things, so...
Next time. But every time we boot it up, if we're still alive, we'll jump there and do a countess. But
yeah, because I mean, it doesn't take us too long to get there and find her, so... I'll get faster each time that we've gotten stronger too.
Right, nothing to sell. I'm carrying that ring for 10% faster cast, so I've got 2 of them. I'm just not sure if that 1 mana per kill is going to make a difference. I'll try it.
I mean, how fast is your mana regening just now?
1 attack.
So, I mean, it doesn't sound like your 1 per kill is a significant improvement. Yep, I'm already clearing it out a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Take your time. I mean, you were opening stuff up, so it's fine. They can more damage from exploding barrels than as an enemy.
Same last one, same problem.
I've got a door here, but it's a door back up to the barracks, so it's not this way. Apparently the biggest problem that a druid summoner has at the end of the game is that the bear is very big and has trouble getting through doors. And you end up having to spend mana to re-summon them to get them to actually be able to attack enemies.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, I don't see us having any major problems with the rest of this act, short of Andaria herself, because she does really a lot of poison damage, and that might be enough to murder the ants we have. But, there's two major choke points that we have in Act 2 that I can see us having trouble with. One is Juriel, because, you know, just ridiculous numbers. And the other one is the maggot lair.
Yeah.
Lots of narrow corridors where you can't get behind each other. Lots of scarabs who have lightning enchant, so they shoot you for a lot of damage when you hit them. Not great for having an army of wolves trying to get past you to get to the things. You definitely want to stay behind me in that area.
Any suggestions?
I mean, we'll just
Gingerly.
slowly, yes. Like, crucially, as long as I'm at the fore, like if I'm in my bear form, I can take the hits from the lightning enchanted guys no bother. You just make sure that you're shooting them from behind, killing faster. And I might have to actually just unsummon my creatures so we can get around better. We'll see how it gets when we actually get there. It might not be that hard.
Cargo trap.
That was in down here. I recognise this room setup.
That took 10 blasts of ice.
Yeah, traps for some reason just have way more health than they probably should have. Like there's fire traps in Act 2 as well that just have like 7 billion health.
So I don't ever remember there being a problem with Holy Fire on the Paladin because they just melted before we even got to them.
Also true. My rogue is dying. Oh, because there's a power too. Because he's murdering her. Superior job, one captain. I want Druid Helm in this game. Give me Druid Helm.
With tons last time.
Yeah. What's my chance to hit? Because I seem to be missing that much. 79%. Not great. There's a secret door up here. don't know what chance to hit my wolves have. Oh, you got a fire engine there.
Oh, good.
Oh, knocked out. Poison damage. Oh, I'm gonna start picking up more of these bows, try and get a good one. Just gonna be hanging out with us for a bit more. I was vaguely considering actually keeping the rogue as another source of ranged damage, but the auras are just too good to pass up.
I mean, sorry, I was thinking there. The heals from that is just too bloody useful. Ho ho! Shut that door.
I think the Merc might be in some trouble. I see the exit in the bottom right.
I can't remember getting the cube from you.
No, that's actually. We are going through the jail to get to the inner cloister, to get to the catacombs, which is where Andario is.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in Act 2. Then you go through the sewers for the skill points, and then you go to the halls of the dead for the cube. Oh, more stuff. Got a sacred gold with +1 to Frost Nova, but I imagine that's no good.
I think I'm using that, hold on.
Don't you have one that has like +3 to Warmth or something?
Is that an amulet?
No, just an Eagle Orb weapon. I dropped it at your feet there if it's on use. Sacred
That's
gold.
what I'm... Yeah, like so. Like the staff I've got, it's +2 to Warmth, so... It's... Although, I don't know if... You know what, I'll try it. I don't know if it's making a difference. So about 1 attack. Right, let's take it off. That seems the same. That's faster, okay. It's 1 every 2 seconds without it, 1 every second.
Yeah, that sounds twice as fast to me. I'm not a mathematician.
Yeah.
If I remember right, I think warmth is one of those skills with diminishing returns. So, like, it's good for a couple of levels, but it's not like putting more than that into because it starts giving you less boosts.
Yeah, the Sork kind of build I looked at said put 1 point into it. That's it.
I mean, isn't 1 point like 35% boost or something?
Yeah. One into that, 20 into crossbow, everything else into just that's not well. Yeah, right, 90 just put points into that until you max out.
Like I say, yeah, as long as you're putting points into cold stuff, you're going to get the synergies anyway. That was a night feature. Cold enchanted. He's actually doing a lot of damage. Same, just haven't had a chance to actually do anything with it. Get some points and get synergy. That's a much better chance to hit.
Just gonna have a quick look at one to double check I'm sticking to the right stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right, I want to put more points into my wolves to get more attack rating for everything, or do I want to put more points into the oaks for more health for everything?
One in frost for glacial spike, 1 point at level 18. A lizard, 1 point at level 24. Then 11 points into frozen orb from level 30 to 41.
I think I'd rather have more life at the moment.
It's funny, teleport and telekinesis, also telekinesis is a prerequisite to teleport, isn't recommended until like late 30s.
I suppose it is like 2 points you could be putting into damage skills instead.
So right now I should be doing I-20 into Ice Bolt, 1 into Ice Blast, which I've got, 1 into Glacial Spike, which is a prerequisite to get something else.
Frozen Orb, probably.
Yeah, it's level 18. Yeah. I'm literally just from now until level 18. Ice Bolt
Is that just because Ice Bolt gives you the best energy?
Yeah. Aye, so once you get to Frozen Orb at level 30, for every level of Ice Bolt, you do an extra 2%, so that's
40% then.
extra.
Got the inner cloister up here.
Going. One of your summons is just stuck.
Yeah. They'll catch up.
I remember that's been a bit of a place the first time around.
Yeah, there's a guy called Ashburn who's inside the church who's a lot of fun.
I'm going to jump back.
So, I have an introducible stuff to dump in with.
Stay a while and listen.
And stay alive and listen. Oh, not too far damage, isn't it?
Forgot it. Damage reduced by 1 amulet? Nope.
To be fair, damage reduced by 1 amulet, I'd take that.
Well, I suppose the one I've got on the now is +1 to energy, so yeah, dropping my mana points, but not really.
You're dropping 1 mana point, but you're taking 1 less damage from everything that's hitting you.
Yeah. That bow I can't use.
But can your merc?
It's not better than one.
I think you dropped some rejuvenation potions outside your stash again.
I hate how it does that.
Can't say I've ever had it happen to me, because I just hold the button and then it goes to the thing.
It's because you're the host.
Actually got a couple of pretty good small charms from that little excursion there.
Nice.
Got one that gives me, it's a one slot, plus 6 stamina, plus 8% gold for monsters, and one for plus 1 to 2 fire damage. Which isn't a lot, I know, but it does. Oh, it's a smaller belt, that's why it's not better. I'd rather have the bigger belt. Is that any good for you? Get life back when you hit something.
I'll put that to good use.
Go on that.
Oh, poison length reduced by 25 gloves. Purchase.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be useful in the next boss. Because once we get to the catacombs level 2, I think 4 is where she is. When we get to the point where we're going down to 4, we will come back and fill up with what we can. I've got like 25%. I've got a couple of charms I can put on for even just stuff like having plus 10 defense or 16 defense, which will help. Can't wait to get the cube, start combining some of this stuff.
Yeah, I've got about 6 or 7 rituals sitting there that I could...
Yeah, 6 or 7, that sounds about like what I've got. Don't look at my stream.
Yeah.
Don't look at my stream. I haven't been hoovering them all
up. You always have. That's why I never had any of the first one.
I don't want to say I'm a hoarder, but well, I collect them.
Good evening.
Plus, to be fair, at least this time I am the tank, you know?
Yeah.
This time. Didn't have excuses last time. Alright. Gonna head back and I'll start murder.
Nothing I want in any of the shops. I'm half full just on fecking potions, which is hilarious, but that's how much I need them.
Yeah.
I jumped through the town portal and went back to cellar level 5.
Yeah, it's probably not where you want to be. Yeah, I was actually going to say, it might be worthwhile for you to just buy a Tome of Town Portal as well, so you always have at least a couple. Because, you know...
Yeah, I was thinking that myself, so I'm carrying 200 now, I'm carrying 20, that's
yeah.
Space.
And it means you never have to worry about, oh no, I need to get out of here, oh no, I've got no town portals, oh well, I'm dead. They dropped a long staff at the door there, it might be of interest. Ashburn should be a little bit further up on the right. I think he's like fire enchanted and mana burst or extra strong or something like that. Magic resistant, extra strong and cold enchanted. Bone ash. He's dead now. Yeah, I lost like 100 health to that cold explosion. Thankfully I have another 300. Now that he's dead, there should be plenty of stuff to loot in this church. Once the church is secure, I'll need a minute just before we go downstairs. Nothing in the left side room. Empty chests in the right side room. Always feels bad when you open a chest and there's literally nothing inside it. Like, I mean, fair enough if there's nothing good, just like a tiny pittance of gold or something, but it should be something.
Aye, not just... Wah, wah, wah.
Indeed. Alright, looks like we're all clear. Just give me a second before we head down.
That's fine, I'll town portal back and buy a tool. Right?
Sure. Hey, will it? Yeah, I know. It's for there if you're hungry.
Plus, I'm full of shit already, so might as well ditch it.
No, my partner's out for her evening run tonight, doing prep for her next marathon and stuff. And
Jesus.
I got her one of those, fancy cans of juice from Marks and Spencer's, which you didn't see in the fridge.
Cans of juice.
They do like fancy juices, like raspberry and elderflower and stuff.
Ah, right, okay. Ooh.
I mean, she likes them, so I hid one in the fridge when I got home from work. So now I've just moved it to the front of the fridge, so when she comes back from her run, she'll be like, "Oh!"
Found a fairly decent mace.
I've currently got a Morning Star that's doing 7 to 16 damage and does 50% more to undead and 10% more to demons.
So it's increased fast attack, increased attack 10%, 40% damage, 1 to max damage, 16 attack rating, 4% mana steal per hit, 1 mana after each kill.
Mana Steal and Mana Drain could actually be really good for that skill I've got with the bear skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it with you and I'll have a peruse.
I'll bring it. I thought it might be useful.
Like I say, I couldn't find any concrete sources online about how weapons interact with the bear form and all, so I'm just going to assume that, you get the benefits of what you have equipped, because it seems that way at least.
Let's go. Oh, you didn't get any staffs that will off it. Fireball, Frost Nova, manage after kill. Max damage.
Sense it. The supernatural is strong here.
+1 to Ice Nova. +1 to Frost Nova. Also gives me Fireball at level 3. However, I'd lose Inferno, so no.
What's Infernal?
Not Inferno.
Warmth?
Warmth. Inferno is a more
Yeah. There's a lot of fire words in this game, so it's like, what's Infernal? I don't remember that one.
Did you go down, yeah?
Yeah, hop down.
Cool. Here, check this.
It is a bit less damage, but it is a faster attack speed, so that probably makes up for it. And the mana per kill could be really useful with that skill I've been using, so. Yeah, it's going from 14 to 33 damage to 6 to 25 damage. Like, it is a significant drop in damage output. The abilities could be useful, but I think I'd rather just have the DPS at the moment. Especially since like the abilities like getting mana on kill, if I'm not killing things as fast, is probably not as useful.
Now you're getting more hits out, so damage should balance out.
Yeah, maybe. Plus, if I get to use that ability more often when I'm in bear form, it speeds up the attack speed, so it could be useful. Crude hot helm, but no skills. Great, thanks. Still, on the plus side, that means that hot helms are starting to drop, which are the next step up for me from wolfheads.
Nice.
Just want to get some that actually have some abilities. Like the one I have on has a whole 2 skill points on it, but at least they're skills that I'm using, so or one of them is. Why can't it be? Hi, Luna. Look, okay, if you're going to look for settling down in scriptures and stuff, this is the time to do it, okay? Because I'm relatively safe here, surrounded by wolves and Aldo. I still feel like I should be in town doing this, if I'm not having my hands a bit control. You know. I'm sure Alti won't die going off in his own while I pet him.
Yeah, especially because there aren't so many boss.
Yeah. If he knows if he got in trouble, he could just run back to here and the wolves would help him. Yeah. It would be funny though, wouldn't it, for the internet if Alti died because I was hitting... Would... Yeah, it would be funny. Just hearing you happily purring while he goes, I can't believe I died. Very good kid. Yeah, no wonder I always have more rejuvenation potions when you're walking past them.
I didn't even see that.
Yep. That's what the holding the bars is good for, you know, so you never go on the ground. Dibble Bang the Mad is one of the best names I've seen in this game. Save recent gameplay, last 30 seconds. He also dropped in our Sacred Gold that could be of interest for you, so I'll get that checked out when we get back to town.
I currently have... fucking hell. 12 mana potions.
In your inventory? In addition to your belt?
Yeah.
That might be too many. You maybe don't need that many.
To be fair, if we've got a bit of combat that's any longer than what we just had there, I'm happy to use one.
You could probably ease off on the guzzling, I'd say, you know, because I think me just hitting things and the wolves hitting things can probably deal with small encounters. Hey, isn't that what you got a crossbow for anyways, for the easy stuff?
Yeah, I completely forgot all about that.
Speaking of easy stuff, this is in here. These guys have amplify damage curses. It's alright. Yeah, getting mana back with that mace you gave me is actually very useful. Because it means I can use the ability as a bear that I've got, that I put 1 point into, that increases my attack speed the more often I hit with it. Like it uses mana per hit, but it gets it back with that ability, with that mace, so works out. I got a lag spike where I teleported across the room, that wasn't worrying at all. There we go. Catacomb level 2. There's a waypoint on this floor, but we shouldn't need it, because we should be able to get down Dario and Murder tonight.
Yeah, just in case we find it.
If we find it we're passing, sure, grab it, but... Oh.
Like, there it is.
Oh, might as well go back and clear our inventories. The one thing I miss about playing an assassin is you have an ability called Burst of Speed you could use while you're in town, and it just means you run faster.
No, that'd be handy.
Yes?
And I've got +1 movement speed just now, but...
It's not terrible. I've dropped it by a Kara. There's a gold I found. Like, it's probably not as good as the staff you're using for the other stuff you've got, but...
Yeah. Wouldn't use it.
actually gotten some pretty decent socket jewels. We should start using some of these. Just for the sake of they're no good if I die anyway. I'll be upgrading this ring mail when I get to the next area anyway, so. What if I just gave myself plus 35 to attack rating and plus 8 to defense? Yeah. Obviously.
Those poison gloves I bought, I think I'm just going to wear them because they're just better than what
Yeah.
I was with them.
I mean, if they're good, they're good.
Unless I find something else here.
Good to see you.
Take it again. $2,492. You know what? For a pair of gloves, I'll take that gamble. Poison resist plus 14!
I'm never sure if poison resist or poison length is better because poison length will always save you 25% of the damage, but then the poison resist might be better if it's got an incredibly short duration anyway, because if it's like under 4 seconds, poison reduction in length doesn't do anything. So if something does like 180 damage over 3 seconds, then poison length reduction does nothing.
Fair. Right, I'll keep them just in case. I know the ones I'm currently wearing I'll stick with because it's 25.
I need to get some better gloves. Better defense, half freeze duration, that's good.
Charge like that. 2 and they're both crap. Gems. 2 chip topazes. Yeah. You've been getting a lot of gems as well.
I've been picking up a lot of gems, to be fair, yes. Again, if you walk past them, I'm just going to hoover them up.
Yeah, fair.
Right, catacombs. I think if we're playing until just about 9 as usual, we'll probably get into Act 2, we'll get through the sewers. And possibly get the Heraldic Cube from the Halls of the Dead, but possibly not. Chest. Can't even go that way. Down here.
Shit up here. Smell.
I had an aura enchanted guy down there myself. Thought you were behind me.
Let's just close that door.
Oh, yeah. Fix for you.
Killer one.
Yeah, those guys can be dangerous. Especially since he can just shoot you.
There's a mean mini boss to put right at the start.
Should have seen the one that was down south. Or enchanted with thorns, so hit you back whenever you hit him. Here, stairs down.
Nice.
So before we go to Catacombs level 4, back to base.
Already?
Yeah, Catacombs level 4 is where Andario was.
Oh, right. Poison.
Indeed. Not tasty fish.
Right,
Oh hey, I got a ring of
belt.
poison resist 15 and half freeze duration, so yeah, that'll do.
I can put on a belt, but it's less of a belt.
Less spots.
Yeah, but poison resist, so. You got anything for me in the armor front here? Lift down.
I've got a ton of Grand Charms I normally wouldn't even deign to carry around and would have just instantly sold. But I'm going to put them all into my inventory for the sake of the boss fight.
I don't know, you'll do anything. Could get a shield that does poison resist, but it's not poison reduced by...
Poison resist is just as good because poison resist reduces the damage you take from every tick.
Do you want those gloves I've got that then?
I'm good. I've got a bunch of things on that are good for this fight. I've got a shield that has 8 poison resist. I've got a ring that's giving me poison when reduced, and I've got a ring of poison resist plus 15. So like I have, when I got my character, I have 23% poison resistance, and I've got 25% reduction of duration, so I should be fine.
Right, okay, so I've got 3 Redruves, 5 minors, and about 20 manas.
You should be fine.
Pop.
Then.
I will pop one right away.
I just need to buy some potions, and I'll be good. I keep forgetting to pick up more healing potions, but you know, it's okay. They're cheap. 30 gold, 27 gold per.
Cap of Frost Shield, that's 5% chance.
They're good for fighting mobs, but not good for bosses.
Also, I shouldn't get.
Yes, you should probably try and avoid getting hit. Bear in mind, Andario has like a spray attack where she throws poison out in a massive radius around her, so if you can stand behind her, I'll try and like get past her when we get into the room. But she might turn around to fight the wolves or whatever. But you know, if you see her pointing in any particular direction, just try and stand behind her, and you should be safer there.
Yeah, I'm just having a look, make sure there's nothing else we can do beef ourselves.
The only thing I can think of is I could level up again because I'm pretty close to hitting level 16, but there's a couple of things between us and Andario before we get down there anyway, so...
So might just do it, yeah.
Might just do it. Right. Because there was normally a mini-boss before her here, then I think it was a mini-boss that killed you before her... Oh no, it was Mephisto's mini-boss that killed you before we got to Mephisto. Remember? He was tougher than Mephisto.
Much.
Yeah, leveled up. Yeah, don't open those double doors yet. That's where... Chance of hits is pretty good. Strength's not going to do much. Let's get another 5 points for a tower as well. Let's put another point into the Oak Sage so we have another 5% more health. Cool, so I get 388 life when I'm a bear. How about you?
166.
That should be enough then. Right.
Poison resist for 25, 50.
Okay, I'm going to open the door and try and get behind her, so...
Aye. Poison length reduced by 50. Aye. It was not good.
Oh, there's our afflicted here. Never mind. There's that Dario. What's up, lady? Just killed one of my wolves. Two of my wolves. But yeah, she was very focused on my my wolves. To the point where I lost two of them again to poison.
I'm Dario.
But she didn't even touch me. I'm on full health. It's supposed to be a unique mace and a couple of dual like crossbow, javelin. Nothing amazing. That mace might be good.
Yeah, let's have it.
But yeah, with the poison effects afterwards, like I'm down to just one wolf left.
Have you got space to pick up a
I do.
crossbow for me?
Yeah, I just need to kill these guys first. Just a couple of things at the back of the room. There's a couple more barrels and coin piles to pick up. Also, apparently my merc died. I didn't even notice my merc died.
That's the mine.
Must have been hit by the poison in this. That's okay. I'm not going to borrow Resurrecting her. Shouldn't have particularly good gear on, but yeah, I can get that crossbow and the javelin. Or pull back, please.
It's a crystal sword as well.
Yeah, I don't have the space for it right this second, so I'm going to just go drop off my stuff. Got all these charms back.
Good evening.
I can go back and get the sword.
Armor. Junk.
This.
Mace. Crushing blow, knockback, fire resist, light radius, 60% enhanced damage, 4 to 16 though.
Oh here, I'll tell you what, I'll drop that crossbow for you. You can drop the mace and I'll have a peek.
The caravan.
Crush Sponge. Well, it's more damage than the mace I'm currently using. I don't know what Crushing Blow is. Plus 15 to strength. That's worth keeping just for that. Yeah, that's actually a really good mace.
Excellent.
Because yeah, that plus 15 to strength means I'm now hitting 55 strength without having to put a bunch of points in, so I can get better armor in the next act with it. You know, heavy strength investment for the time being.
Just doing a wee bit of sorting, then I'll go and pick up that crossbow.
Finally win.
Let's see. Either of them are worth using as a throwing weapon.
I was going to say that there's a javelin I dropped for you as well that might be useful too. If you can equip that.
Javelin, yeah, 3 max damage, prevent monsters heal.
Yeah, you know the way that monsters heal if you're not doing damage to them quick enough? Or if you're like trying to kite them? Like Lester?
Fine. Crossbow's kind of good, but my dexterity's not quite there yet.
I mean, I wouldn't worry about
Seven
putting points into dexterity for the sake of using a crossbow when you're playing a sorceress. It's more just at the, you know, it could have been useful,
Yeah.
so maybe.
It's selling time.
Do you want to do that here, or shall we just head east?
I'm full, so I'll just do it here. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Cool.
It's just what I've got on me.
And then once we arrive at the new place, we can hire our new mercs.
Let's go.
Where can I take you?
Like how we can be in different sections, because it didn't take me through with you. Is there a way to skip this? Hold any button.
We traveled east.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Greetings, Honor.
You sure I didn't bring you with me? Because it says you're here.
Yeah, I came myself about
Oh.
5 seconds after you.
Okay, because I was very confused there, because like, hell, he said he's still in the first act. It's right here. Oh. Right, buddy, I need a merc. My current merc is dead, so this is a good opportunity to have another one.
I bet you.
Right, so... I have healing from the vine that eats corpses.
Okay.
You don't have any healing source whatsoever, apart from potions. So I think I should get the one that gives a plus to defense, and you should get the merc that gives you heals, because we're both going to be in the same area for boss fights anyway. And it means that you've got a little bit more survivability when you're separated from me.
Yeah, I'll take Pratham then, so that's Jab and Prayer.
Yeah. Now if I get a guy who's got plus 100% defense, that'll help both of us stay alive against boss fights, because it means it's less likely we're taking 8 hits. So I have a bunch of choices.
Oh, I should have taken the gear off that Merc.
You could have, but I mean, the gear wasn't that great. Plus, I imagine you had like a bow on them that, you know, they weren't going to be able to use anyway.
Yeah.
Who sounds the best? We got Durga, Niraj, Ilzin, Zenari, or Wahid. I think Wahid might be the winner there. That sounds the coolest. Cool. What's up, Wahid?
Requirements minus 20%?
Yes. Is that a jewel you got?
No, it's an armour that's in the shop right now.
Then it means that you need less stats to be able to use it. So like if something needed 50 strength to equip, that would only have 40 strength as a requirement.
It is an honor to
And I suppose that could be useful for putting heavier stuff on and the sorcerers later on, but...
Yes. The other thing is it's handy enough to have as a jewel for putting into socketed, like, you know, gear that you could otherwise not equip.
What else we got for shops? Greaves? No.
There's the Elzix is the gambler in this area. You know what, actually, yeah, lightning's just plus 5, and I take that. So lightning is such a problem in the desert.
Where's my wee mage thing?
There's a breastplate in the shop that has 3 sockets. I don't know any 3 wetter rune words for chest armor, but that might be worth buying just to have the option for it later. Defense isn't great, but you know, it's still potentially useful.
Wow, Lysander, that's a wonderful shop you've got there. There's nothing fucking in it.
It's half my money, but I'm going to buy that breastplate that has 3 sockets, because I bet there's a rune word we could put in that would be really good for this.
Okay.
And heck, even just now it's just better defense, so I'll just put that on anyway, but...
I'll put that to good use.
I need to get you a new weapon, Merc. What would you like? Put your branded stock. Yeah, 15 to 23 is a decent amount of damage. Expensive though. We'll probably find something better out of the wastes. Get a trident. Oh, you know what? I got a spear from already. Forgetting I had the bloody wooden thing.
Is there no mage person here?
What kind of mage person do you seek?
So, you know, buy staffs, potions.
Drognan.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Does your merc need a weapon? Because I've got a spear I don't need.
Yeah, they could definitely use a weapon. They've only just got the default they started with.
There you go. It's on the port. I found a rare spear in the first act that's of use to them. It's like I got a chance of casting Ice Bolt, does poison damage, gives cold resist, and just a good chunk of damage, so should help them out a bit.
Nice.
Alright, So we already picked up the quest from Atma. Yes. I've got all my animals back. And I'm level 16, so 2 more levels till I can start summoning dire wolves. Ready to go into the sewers?
No change of gear for me, so
I got some better armour. Let's see if it helps much.
hello, Pratham, why are you not using prayer? Just hurry up.
He doesn't do it until you get into combat. Like they have to toggle their skills on. Have you turned it on now?
No,
Weird.
I was just checking I have it. Are we trigger it?
No, I think they just turn it on normally when they're in combat. But there you go. Maybe he had to take a hit to be like, oh,
No, I went into the menu and pressed X on it. I turned it on. Let's test it. Let's turn it off. No, okay. Just type it.
yeah. I think your guy's aura isn't on, because the only one I see is the one for extra defense. Because your health doesn't appear to be going back up.
Yeah, it's 196 to 1. They're the same colour, that's why.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I didn't see your health bar going up, so I didn't know what was going up or not. Hawk Hell. Are you good? Arctic Blast. You're not. Boo. What a good hat.
I'd like to do as well. It seems to be a bit of an issue with the resources.
Thankfully your sources are designed that you don't really need gear at all, you just need equipment, you just need your skills and you're done.
Yeah, it's the bonus for having gear at 1.
How's your survivability at this area anyway? Is it one of those things of like you take a hit from someone and it feels like you're dead, or...?
I've not been hit yet.
I mean your health did go down a little bit.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Just rather D6 charging head first in the bow.
Yeah, both heads. Looking good. Ethereal and Oak Sage, so...
10. Well, the corpse, 10 damage.
Yeah, that's not terrible then, you can take a bunch of those before you're in trouble. And I imagine your guy is healing you for what, like 4 a second anyway?
5.
You can never start picking up healing potions to refill my belt.
I keep going to sort my inventory to add my mana points to my belt, but it just does it anyway, so...
Yeah, if you've got an empty slot on your belt, then if you pick up a potion, whatever kind, it will try and put it into it. Like, it'll always try and fill spaces, like if you've got healing potions in some of them, and you've got space above them, it'll put the same potion there that you've got. You know, to save space. But if you've got an empty slot and you pick up a different kind of potion, it's just like, oh, you must want that there.
So you see when I've been empty on my potions thing, if I press the same one again, it's still just using a mana potion, because that's what I've got in inventory.
For me, it's only the leftmost slot that does that. The other slots don't. That's the other entrance to the sewers. That's a lot of burning dead archers that are doing a lot of damage. He actually hurt my spirit. How rude. Ah, here's level 2.
Wow. Right beside each other.
Yep.
Should have taken the entrances.
You know, sometimes I wonder if it's better one way or the other. Because there are 2 entrances now.
It's a good travel time on the boat from where I am, and I'm just hitting 2 3 times, and then 2 more just got nothing left to hit. So
It's already dead.
suck it like 9. Lost out here.
He's waiting in trying to do this. I got the gouge. Nice. Does your merc have any armor on the moment?
Not yet.
That ring mail is probably good for him then. Third floor's down here. I'm glad we got the trophy for all the waypoints out of the way so we don't have to worry about finding them. Yeah, my lying beaten corpses has proven to be very useful for this boss fight.
Look at skill.
I am overburdened, redundant, return to dust.
I have good stuff I want to pick up, but I need to pick up this stuff as well. Alright, let's pick up them off and then come back. I don't actually have room to pick up the Heraldic Scroll or the Book of Skill.
Greetings. Not in town.
I was just storing them anyway. Or I suppose I use a bigger skill to get a skill.
Yeah.
Point.
I've dropped another spear there by the stash. Could be of use to you.
Cool, right, I will jump back through now.
That Vilja might be good for your merc. Better than the trident I just gave you anyway.
6 to 21. 16 to 22. So I picked up a glaive that actually make better for them.
Good evening.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different pole arms that can be of use.
Ah,
fast attack, fire resist 6 to 21 compared to 9 to 15, so a higher top range, but the other one, 16 to 22, that's probably your winner right there. Oh, he can't use it.
Too high level.
Yeah. He needs more dexterity and strength. I'll store it for you.
Yeah, could be used later.
Storing the cube, the box, the scroll. Oh no, just holding there for right.
Yeah, you talk to Deckard and he just gets rid of it for you.
Right, skill point.
Oh, I think that's a good point. What level are we? 16. 2 more levels to go till we hit 18 for the wolf. The wolf is the only thing I need to get at that level, isn't it? Yeah. Got another point to spirit wolf, I think.
What poisons and stuff we're going to want to keep a hold of for that fucking worm thing as well, aren't we?
For the worm thing? Oh, the maggot?
Yeah.
He does a bit of poison damage, but he's not that bad. No, we want to start stockpiling everything with cold resist now. And lightning resist as well. Like, I already have some lightning resist stuff on as is. I only have 11% lightning resist. I'd like to have more for when we're fighting the scarabs and stuff, but not much I can do about that at the moment.
Nobody sells scepters.
Drogon should have scepters. You don't want scepters anyway.
The sorcerer's only single-handed orb staff.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think anyone sells class-specific stuff anywhere. I think you only get them from gambling.
Defense. Oh, excuse me.
I've heard that you...
Let me take a wee pod on something. And there, put some points on the strength in my next level so I can actually start equipping the next tier of stuff.
Next tier stuff for weapons or armor?
Armor, yeah.
I thought you weren't looking to put on better armor because you weren't looking to get hit.
Aye, but still, it would be nice for some of the bonuses. There's not really anything else there. Because I'm wearing, so I've got a basic weapon, a level 6 weapon, level 5 gloves, level 2 armor, level 3 head armor, level 4 shield. It's just low level stuff. I mean, it's the bonuses that are on them. So
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the hat I'm wearing is a level 3 hat. You know, it's not particularly amazing. A level 3 shield I've got. The bonuses are more important than the raw numbers for level.
yeah.
Because the level's just more about the stuff like the bonuses that are combined and the defense number, really.
Yeah.
Like, what is your chance to be hit by an enemy? Because my current chance is someone who's got a 51... Like, Radamant had a 54% chance to hit me, and I have a 20% chance to block.
The last thing that hit me was a horror mage, which last chance for that will hit me is 5%, and I have an 8% chance to block.
So if you only have a 5% chance of a horror mage hitting you, you're fine.
They say.
Yeah.
I don't think that's I think that's from last act.
Yeah, I've not been down in a while.
Yeah. Alright, we should get into the desert and find the halls of the dead, get the heraldic cubes for the night.
Where's the way out? Top right. There we go.
Up right.
Still feel like I'm actually doing damage here, you know? Not much.
Well, what is your damage you're doing with your primary attack?
So obviously my primary attack's different than that, so it's ice bolt.
Yeah.
29.
It's pretty decent. I mean, my attack damage is 7 to 27 on per hit. So you're hitting at minimum what my maximum damage is, pretty much.
Still,
Ooh, a
could
hot
do more.
helm.
Yes. Might as well go check it out. We're 2 minutes away from Deckard, just in case.
Yeah, it's not a bad show, but
I'll keep going. If things get in trouble, I'll run.
good.
Hell, I'll town hall.
That's the right response.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, that's better. Not as good for the lycanthropy bonus, but good for everything else, so yeah, that's good. I'll put the other one back in the chest just in case I decide I want that more. I also found a smoked sphere that does a +3 to firebolt for you, but I imagine that's no use.
Yeah, I'm not using that.
Yeah, R2 Plus is not exceeding use. You're safe enough on your own for the time being?
Yep.
Yeah, this area doesn't have these scarabs, you should be fine. Scarabs are definitely the thing to be careful of in this act.
Yeah.
They're always lightning enchanted, and they always fire charged bolts when you hit them. There's a stony tomb down here we can investigate for loot. Whoops. So if you could just keep going and get the cube first.
Go.
If you go and get the cube first. Like, I'm all for going into things for getting more XP later, but it's one of those things that will probably be grinding a little bit before Judo anyway, and the best way to do that is the Canyon of the Magi.
Yeah.
Because you know how there's 7 tombs?
Yeah, it's done well.
Yep.
Right.
So you go into all the ones that aren't the real one.
So we met. Along the bottom wall.
And being along the bottom right wall, yeah.
Cool, then we've met.
Which is one of those things of like, you know, the further along the act that you grind, you know, the more XP you're going to get and the more efficient you'll be, so. That worked out. I'm having real trouble hitting this game. What's my chance to hit them? 77%. It did not feel like 77% game. Could put some more points into decks. I trust you got that ring meal you dropped?
Yeah, do you want it?
No, we'll wait and see we identify it first. Like, I've got some breastplate on that's got 3 slot sockets, just in case we get some. I have a look at some rune word later in case there's some good ones to stick on for brood.
Weird, I've got my bow equipped, but I can't use it.
Did you run out of ammunition?
I have a bow equipped that is actually 1 dexterity more than I have.
You must have had equipment on that was giving you plus dexterity.
Sweet. I'll be able to use it again next level. I put 1 point on it. Not worth it, is it?
No, it's not. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have at least one charm I can give you that will give you plus 1 dexterity. Yeah, Weepers are annoying. They don't even do that much damage, they're just hard to hit and they like to bounce around the game. Cool. Might as well head back then.
Good day.
Good day.
Poison length reduced by 25 for that ring wheel.
I mean, that might be good for your merc. Help keep him alive.
Poison resist plus 20% in boots, 7% chance of getting magic items. I think I'll just sell that up. I picked up a rune at some point. Oh, it's a L rune. Not what I wanted, but okay.
Here, I have a present for you. It's on the ground. Plus 1 dexterity.
I can use my bow.
Alright, I'm good to go if you are.
Yeah, head on through right behind you. All of that.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that there's a 3 floors to this, and there's a waypoint on level 2. We probably want to find that, because then we can use the waypoint and come back out of there to then proceed to the next zone.
Yeah.
Oh, but our scope one's fine. Okay, let's put it into spirit walk then. Yeah, it looks like
What's your things? What is getting Come here, you need to see this. I don't know what's going on.
okay, I'm coming down.
Don't open this door, just come to this door. There's... Oh, I'm getting hit through the door. What the hell?
You lost a lot of health through the door. Yeah, the enemies can fire through that.
What the hell?
Spear cat minions, they've got aura.
Just like that. That was verifying that? I'm standing by a door and I'm getting murdered and I can't see why.
Sometimes doors can be very finicky with lag and hosting, and even if like there'll be times you can close a door and then you really go through it because like, oh, actually the enemy made it through before you closed it, but then it still looked like it's on the other side of the door, so it can be a whole thing.
Straight up throwing holes through that door there.
I know, okay. There's a mana shrine in the bottom right corner if you use some mana.
So I just remember that. Good luck to it.
By the time you walk down to it, it'll be. Plus, there's another mana shrine up here.
Oh man, the Earth's dead.
Probably killed by those spear people. Up here. You guys are hitting for about 16 a time. There's a lot of things in this room. I was going to say, I think your AoE might be moved there. If you don't get caught out and get stuck in the door. I can go back to town and repair my weapon in a second. Apparently it has low durability. I imagine you're like a level away from one of your new spells though.
18 for next one, this is the active for the next thing, so.
No, it's not actually in use.
No. At 18 I can take glacial. You know what, actually no, that is decent glacial spiker at 1 point into that. That's just an effect I'll have on.
Waypoint's here, so good opportunity to go home. Okay, apparently that unique mace I picked up, I must not have repaired it before we left Act
Not in
1.
town.
Nah.
Oh, there's a really good ring for you.
What's that?
It's the same 10% faster cast rate, but also gives you 10% magic find.
Ooh. Right, hold on, I'm coming. Who's got it?
I have it for you. Felicitous Ring of the Apprentice. More magic find means we find better stuff.
Yep.
I'm going to head back in and keep pushing on. Take your time. I went down to the bottom left room from the main hall and there's nothing in here. Oh, sorry. Got a room full of stuff down here. Look forward to leveling up and adding another wolf to the count. Every point I put into that wolf then gives all of my creatures 15% more life.
It's fairly easy.
Oh, flying cinders. Oh, I can see them often.
Yeah, it came out the chest.
Yeah, they're a pretty rare enemy. Oh no, single digits. Okay, third floor's here. And the first one there.
I can't carry anymore.
Got some yellow.
I am overburdened.
Can't pick up this stupid cube.
Oh, I can't pick up the fucking cube.
There we go.
Oh no, you shoot. There you go.
I can't carry
Drop
anymore.
some yellow chain boots. Up
Impossible.
his face, what me go.
No, I got it. Okay, time to teleport back. I'm gonna leave off the mixing all my stuff together in the cube, like the gems.
You have.
Okay.
I'll do that, like, you know, at the end of the session when we're done streaming and stuff.
Yeah, fair. Quilted armor that I'm gonna stick in my inventory because it's better than the one I had with the superior. Well, it's not actually. Oh, surprise! The superior leather armor I picked up is chapter 1 for that stealth room thing.
See if these chain boots are good for you, because they are good for me, but they might be a better upgrade for you, because I've got some pretty decent boots already.
Poison line should be 25. So mine are currently 31% enhanced defense, 10% faster running walk speed. So
Is the defense on the new boots better though, is the thing? You know? Probably.
defense is 13 and 9, so it's 1% better defense.
Oh, Mr. Moneybags, trophy earned, pick up 1,000,000 gold.
Nice. It might be better for you, to be honest.
Okay,
So I'll have it. I'll
if
just-
you're not going to use it, then I will definitely use it. It's one of those things about I wasn't sure what you were currently equipped with. Like, here for comparison is what I've been using for the last while, the Demon Slippers. They're okay, but like, that's a definite upgrade for the Hailstone Spurs. More defense and useful things with the half freeze duration.
Yeah, I'd still stick with what I've got. It's decent defense. 31% defense. The movement speed is the thing. That's why I'm
Movement
not
speed
getting
is
hit.
good for you not getting hit, yes.
Yeah, I'm pat 1, 2 and moving around.
Less useful for me in wanting to get hit.
Yeah.
Also, I need to get my America hat. I haven't actually bought my hat yet. Can't believe I've forgotten to get my hat.
Right, who we talked to? Let's see.
I'll put that to good use.
We already got the cube we talked to Deckard. That's the only person talked about it. Next up, we need to go back to the waypoint in the Halls of the Dead to go back up out of it to then head to the next zone.
Alright, cool.
It's getting to 9 o'clock. I imagine you're probably on until like half at the latest.
Yeah, usual.
Yeah. So if we go to the Halls of the Dead and go back up to the top, if we get the waypoints for Far Oasis and the Lost City and don't actually go into the dungeons we need to go into, that's probably the best plan.
Yeah, cool.
Because that way then we'll be ready to do those dungeons next session. After we kill the Countess. I'm wondering if it might be worth killing Andariel as well, because like, she does have some pretty decent top through. We didn't have any major trouble with her.
No. I could go back, do a quick run of the tower, then Dario.
Because like for Andariel, we have a waypoint at Catacombs level 2, so it's where we just find level 3, find level 4 fighter. But yeah, like, it's one of those things that I wouldn't normally or condone having to grind such, but we are hardcore. You know, grinding is a good idea for both having more XP and better drops to just not die. There's a set of stairs down here. It could be this way, or it could be the 4 you're on. It's impossible to tell.
You got full stack if you want.
I got a full stack now. I keep one full stack of keys. That's enough keys. stamina, but there's a well. It's gotta be down those stairs, isn't it?
Well, to the north was... We've seen most of that. I can't remember what was up there.
I can't say I've been up this way. I don't know if you have it on your map.
You flew away from me, how dare they?
Yeah, they're really annoying because they just do that and you land and die like instantly afterwards. Like, good job, good tactics, lads. Really showed us what for there. Yeah, it's down those stairs. Because we came in from the bottom left. It's worth it just for the stamina.
Yeah. Plus, it does matter.
That Frost Nova seems to freeze or chill them for quite some time.
It's the... I think it's actually the bolts in combination of it. And the bolts do 17 seconds, I think. I'll tell you. 21.4 seconds from the bolt. The Frost Nova only does 9.
Yeah, 9 seconds of chill from Frost Nova is still a pretty long time. I mean, bear in mind, when I was doing my Amazon builds, you know, how much fun that was and how much I froze stuff with that. Like, her freezing arrows were like, you know, freezing for 2 seconds.
I think I'll probably be able to freeze for a minute at a time by the time this skill's maxed out. Still another 10 points to go, out at about 21 seconds. So, with some bonuses. Right, I've just seen knockback in effect. Your wolf has it. It literally knocks the enemy back. Think of like Vandal Hearts, it knocks them back.
Yeah. Which is not really great when I want to keep hitting things, but, you know, it helps to get things away from me. That's not trying. This is the exit here, I think. Yeah, fire bases. So we want to look for the waypoint here, and then keep going. The Maga layer is right here.
Oh man, I'm no longer just one-shotting it, she's out of existence, so like you're thinking about that.
My condolences.
Oh, no wonder this thing's taking a pound and it's not fucking...
On the plus side, you don't appear to be taking much damage.
0 yet.
Reinforcements have damage.
Well, I'm like, oh man. Blue throwing at it.
And a rejuvenation potion. These potions pop them more useful than the axe. Blue throwing axes are worth picking up though. Like, throwing weapons tend to have good sell value.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Like if it was a blue axe, I wouldn't pick that up, or even a blue broad axe, but throwing axes, javelins, daggers, they tend to sell for like maybe $1 or $2.
Alright, okay. I tend to just pick up gems, jewels, amulets and rings.
Yes.
That's my kind of go-to. Because you can carry a lot of them, they sell decent as well.
Yeah. Hey, leveled up. Trying to make the pack bigger. Dire wolves. What button are you going on? You can be on triangle. Now I have one dire wolf to add to the pack. And every point I put into them, I get 15% more life for everything else.
Not too shabby.
And of course, you know, they also get stronger and do more damage and whatnot. I think I can have 5 dire wolves as well as my 5 wolves. And then at level 30 I get my bear.
Aye, 30's when I'll start to shoot.
Yeah, we just have to get to, you know, Act 4 to get that far.
I mean, we could probably grind that out here.
So the numbers get much, much bigger. Oh, tier 1. Oh, okay. Here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bloody magic resistant beetle over here.
Come on down south.
No, I'm okay. He almost killed my oak spirit is all. But that's one of the problems of having a big crowd of creatures is that they're also quite weak to area of effect like lightning enchanted guys.
Do they get healed by the merc?
They do. They also just regen their health over time. That's why it's not as important for me to have the healing merc as it is for you to have the healing merc to keep you alive, because my guys just heal themselves. I mean, it's nice to have them heal faster when your mercs are around, but you know, it's... Like, I had vaguely considered just getting 2 healing mercs, just in case one dies during a boss fight. But, the defense is probably there. Yeah, my chance of hits are really bad. I'm gonna head down the stairs, in case you need to get that way.
Cool. Far right, we'll just keep going and see what we can find.
Cool. Just be careful if you see any of those body scarabs. They're the worst.
It's a lot of itches so far.
Itchies are annoying, but they're not too bad.
The Lost City area, I found that.
Cool. It's gonna get very dark now.
Why did it get very dark?
Part of the quest, you have to go and talk to Dobbin about it. Remember, you go to the bottom of the Claw Viper Temple and destroy the altar to restore the sun.
Alright, I didn't even go in the Lost City, I just found
As
it.
soon as you enter the zone, it triggers.
Dare not push it, it must be your way. The Lost City. Or do you want me to keep pushing that way?
Have it, poke your nose in and see, but if you start taking any damage, get out of there. You know, heavy damage, because we do need to find the waypoint in the Lost City. I have the waypoint for Far Oasis. If you want a town portal back to home... You know what? No. Can you drop a town portal?
Done.
I'm gonna go, I've waypointed back to town. I'll use your town portal to catch back up with you. When we find the waypoint for the Lost City, then I can go drop your town portal to the waypoint for the Far Oasis, you know. What way did you come in?
North there.
Cool.
Northeast. Northwest, sorry, so I just...
Up. You came in from there.
Yeah. up.
As I remember rightly, this place is not too bad for things. There's a lot of zombies that will poison you, but the main danger is the guys who chuck stuff at you. Like, who chuck the bombs, they can hit you pretty hard. Yes, yeah, they can. Yeah, you're welcome to hang out up here. Yeah. What are you mad about, huh? Boss.
At least you fight at last. Are you any good?
That appears to freeze them solid as opposed to just chilling them.
Yeah.
Probably overkill for normal enemies.
Freezes or kills nearby.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, as you go further down that tree, these things are only going to get significantly more expensive. That's why I'm surprised you don't need to put any points in the energy for that build.
Because you're mainly using as a prereq that to get to something else, but still you'll give it a shot.
Yeah, but what I mean is if you have more max energy, you regen mana quicker because it's a percentage-based thing. Plus you just have a bigger pool to, you know, be able to draw from and let it regen naturally between encounters.
The main spell I'm using in this build though costs 2 mana to cast.
Not too bad. I kind of covered that bottom right area.
Where is this?
Looks like it looks back on itself from where you came in, with more space than there. Try a trapdoor to the ancient tunnels, but I don't remember there being anything of note down there.
Must have missed that middle ground somewhere.
In the middle is just rocks.
Lost City then, definitely. It's got to be here.
Yeah, there's one in the Lost City, because we're also missing the actual objective here of the Claw Viper Temple, isn't it? Yeah, just set of stairs over here. There's also a boss up here who's got 2 abilities, extra fast and magic resistant. And he hits with a truck. He dropped his cestus. Come on, dude. There's a well there.
Spunk my mana on.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Oh, I really am overburdened. And the character's like, I'm overburdened. And I was like, really? Are you overburdened? Turns out that yes, I am in fact overburdened.
It starts getting a bit tougher for me to kill here now, so.
And you're welcome to come back down this way. The army of wolves is having a great time. Got the waypoint.
Perfect. Well timed.
Yes. I imagine this is a good point to wrap it up for the evening.
Yeah, we'll get the ball for the next one the next time.
Yeah. Well, if you just want to come with me to, if you want to go back to home base and then go on my portal, then you'll find it.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, excellent.
So we're in good shape when we come back next time. We go through the Maggot Lair, go to the Claw Viper Temple, complete those 2 quests, get the other parts of the Hardrick Staff, and then we go through the palace into the Arcane Sanctuary, and we'll have access to Talvash's tombs for leveling up.
Good to see you.
Fantastic, right. Until next time.
Indeed. I'll take care of all the inventory stuff off screen. Thanks for watching.
Otherwise.